heart and soul of the game is at the boxing voice. No pulling punches or feints up at the boxing voice. They shoot it straight to your face up at the boxing voice. Ain't no other sight in the game could see the boxing voice.
Rod with the Boxing Voice here with Jesse James Leija, promoter out here at San Antonio. Sir, first of all, how are things going with this event coming up?
Great. I mean, the ticket sales are doing well. The fighters are all getting ready. We're getting ready. We can't wait. 4.5 weeks left, and it's gonna be fight time in Houston.
Yeah, they had good ticket prices, and they were flying off the shelves, and they sold a big number within 2 weeks. I think they were at 20,000. So, is this kind of be a normal thing, seeing that Canelo was here during 2013, or leading up to that big year?
We hope so. I mean, I know Canelo likes Texas, and he likes San Antonio, and I'm sure he's gonna love Houston. We just want the Texas fans to come out there and see the biggest fights, see them live, and then come on and see the big fights. We're excited about it. It's gonna be incredible fights. It's in the baseball park, but there's gonna be a lot of home runs hit that night.
Yeah, exactly. And you're all doing something new, where y'all are like stacking the car with a lot more fights as usual when it's going to start earlier during the day. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, we want to give the fans their money's worth, and give them a big bang for their buck. They're going to pay a couple of $100 or for a ticket. They're going to see a lot of fights and it's a lot of entertainment.
All right, and despite all the recent politics and shakeups as far as promotion goes in boxing, y'all seem to go full steam ahead. Do you see this as an opportunity, seeing that there is a chance that May 2nd might not deliver as far as doing the fans right, and y'all have a big card the following weekend?
You know what? I want our boxers and our boxing to succeed. I want a great fight for May 2nd. That's okay. That's only going to build up the sport. And then we're going to have our May 9th is going to be a big fight as well. That's a no-brainer. That's going to be a huge fight. Canelo, Kirkland, two guys are the top of their sport, top of their bracket, knockout artists, and Kirkland, and a great boxer and boxer puncher, and Canelo. It's going to be a great event, so I'm not worried about that. I want all boxers to succeed. I want all promotions to succeed, because that's only better. That's only makes the boxing sport better.
I want to get your opinion, because a lot of fight fans were kind of disappointed with the way the May 2nd fight happened, with the press tour, with the actual only 2 cards on the undercard, no tickets available pretty much for the common guy, and it's in Vegas. So what's your take on that? I mean, I know it's business, but how do you feel?
That's a money thing. There's so much money involved. They have to pay so much money. Those tickets are going for what, $20,000 or something at ringside. It's amazing. So the average fan can't see that. The average fan can't go out there and watch the boxing event, but the average fan can go to Minute Maid Park and watch 2 incredible fighters that are on the top of the world at this point.
All right, and your son, he's actually making his pro debut on there. So now, not only are you doing, we covered this before, how not only are you doing the promotional side, now you also kind of got to be the father and the trainer of your son. How is that going?
It's going great. His training's going incredible. He's training tough, but like any parent, you want your kids to succeed, no matter what they're doing, from their first T-ball game to their graduation in 1st grade, to their graduation in 8th grade, graduation in high school, college, all that. You're nervous for them. You want them to succeed. My son graduated from St. Mary's University. Now he wants to try his hand in boxing. I want him to succeed, so we're training hard. And he's fighting a guy with 6 fights in his first pro debut, and it's nerve-wracking.
And since the shakeup kind of mostly affected Golden Boy, he seems to have Oscar being that seems to have a new turn and really pushing these new prospects to be the next guys and putting them in tough. As far as talks with Oscar, what's going on with that? Can you give us some insight?
Oscar's always said we want great fights, we want tough fighters. We can't baby fighters anymore, or we got to build them up, but we can't baby them anymore. They have to fight. They have to fight now, and so, these guys are up there in the top 10. They can't be taking it easy. They're going to start fighting, because the fans know. The fans know this guy this guy's going to win by knockout in the first 2 rounds. They don't want to see that. They want to see competitive fights.
Yeah, and James Kirkland is a dangerous opponent,
yes.
And and Canelo's like the flagship fighter for Golden Boy. So, how do you see this fight going down, and what both fighters got to do?
I see this fight going back and forth for the first few rounds, both being successful. You're going to have a lot of technique and skill over power and strength and heart, because Kirkland just won't stop. He'll keep coming after you. And the thing is about Kirkland, no matter what's happening, he always has that knockout power.
All right, last question, the big one, May 2nd. Who do you got?
I have to go with Mayweather, only because he hasn't lost yet, and he's beaten everybody. He beats them easy, and he figures them out. I think Mayweather takes fights when he knows he can beat the guy, you know, but it's going to be a tough fight.
All right, well, thank you for the time. We're definitely looking forward. We'll be in the house. Rob with the Box Voice signing out. Thank you.